That's the choir of St Oswald's Church that you can hear, singing the beautiful Christmas carol, Infant Holy. I've really missed us being able to sing carols together in church this year. It's always a joy to gather and belt out the old favourites, and we sing them with gusto every year, often not even needing to see the words because they just trip off the tongue, they're so familiar. It's always a tonic, and if you weren't already feeling Christmassy, you can be certain that after a carol service in church, there's no mistaking that it's Christmas. So, being unable to sing together this year, I've appreciated more than ever listening to others sing carols to us, whether it's the church choir or on the radio. And listening more carefully has also prompted me to think more about the words, because the words of the carols we know so well tell us a story, and it's the greatest story ever told. They tell us in no uncertain terms that it is God who is at the centre of Christmas. Behind the story they tell, behind the nativity in a lowly cattle shed, behind all the shepherds saw and heard, behind the song of the herald angels and the journey of the three kings of Orient, is the truth that God so loved the world that he gave his only Son. In Royal David's city in Bethlehem 2,000 years ago, something new began for us. God came to earth as this tiny wriggling baby, born in a dark, dingy stable in an out-of-the-way place. It's been said that the hinge of history is on the door of a Bethlehem stable. God the Son became fully human for the sake of the whole human race. So we see how in the deepest sense, Christmas is the celebration of God's love. Well, you don't need me to tell you that this year has been a uniquely difficult year. Rejoicing may not be easy. We will look back on this year and see dark times and loss. And some will look forward to Christmas Day with a similar sense of loss. Loss of loved ones or livelihoods. Loss of hopes and dreams. But the message of Christmas is that God is here with us. This is a God who doesn't watch from a distance, but who enters into the gritty reality of the life of the world, in all its darkness and its heartbreak, as well as its rejoicing. And I believe that we have seen God at work this year in the way that our community has pulled together, the way we've looked out for one another. And there's been a sense of unity across the nations as we've shown our appreciation for our NHS and our key workers. And God has been present in those simple acts of kindness, which may seem trivial, but which for someone makes a huge difference. This Christmas, as in the words of St. Paul, we rejoice with those who rejoice and weep with those who weep. May we know that God is with us in our weeping and our rejoicing, and may we look to the new year with new hope. May God bless you this Christmas.